Hey everybody, it's Erin Reed and we are here with some fun kids crafts. Now, I just got back from NAMTA, which was up in Dallas, and one of the companies called Dalla was there, and here it is right here, Dalla, and they had all these fun, amazing clays and foams, and they gave me a few to play with, and I have a little trio of kids here playing. So across the street we have our friend Josh. Want to say hi?
Hi.
We have my son Brandon. Want to say hi? And then we have my daughter Catherine. Want to say hi?
Hi.
All right, and we have ages ranges 5 all the way up to
11. 11.
You just had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we have up through 11. So everybody's got a different plan about what they want to make. Catherine, what do you want to make today?
I want to make some bracelets.
Some bracelets, and she's going to use this fun foam. So we're going to pull this open. It looks pretty fun. Look at this cool stuff.
I want to try.
Like
It's like hard at the same time.
They're excited about it. Okay, we also have a whole bunch of this neon dough and clever clay, and they're all in individual little packets, as we can see here. So we're going to tear this one open. Who's going to play with this one?
This one.
Josh is going to play with this one. All right, so here we're going to open this up. In these individual packets, you can already see that it's kind of separated. So when you're done playing with it, if you don't use it all up, and you want to save it for future, you can always pop them back in here outside of the plastic wrap and put the container lid back on so you can save them for a later time. I love that it's separated out into these different sections. And the same with the fun foam here. This one is called, what do they call it? Fun foam. Yeah, okay, I was right. In here we have a whole bunch of other bright colors. As you can see, they're a little different. So just to show you guys, this stuff is super soft. It's super brilliant.
It does feel.
And it actually smells pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells whoa.
Does it smell like ice cream?
It doesn't really smell
And
like
it feels like it too.
It's pretty fun, right?
It does feel like ice cream. I need some help. I got half of it.
It feels like so soft. It feels like a rainbow. It feels like a rainbow.
All right, so this is the other one. This is that foamy stuff. And it's kind of gooey, but it's got these
It's
little...
not.
It's not. It does. So it's kind of fun. Look at that. And then you can still roll it and treat it like regular, it's light. That's the other fun thing. Kind of like clay, yeah. All right, the last little container we have here, and this one's kind of a mix. We actually have a few different colors in here. So we've got a nice range, and we even have some tools in here out of this little bucket. So this is called the extruder set. We have a light blue. So the colors that we got out of the first one, the neon colors we have, there is a pink, there's an orange, there's a lime green, and then there is this brilliant yellow. We just call it clever clay. Now, there's different color variations. We have a blue, we have a green, a red, and a yellow. And obviously, you could probably blend the colors together to get a whole new color. So if you wanted to blend, just think about paint. The red and the blue, you're going to get, what color, guys?
Purple.
Purple, yeah.
Purple. All right.
So smart.
Now, is this pretty light?
Yes.
Yeah, it feels very air-like. It's very, very light. It reminds me of like an air-dry clay. This reminds me more of like a dough.
Yeah, it feels like
Okay, so these are different products together. This one's so much lighter, even though it's the same size. This was the clever clay, and this is the neon dough. So that's where the name came from. This one here is a dough. So this is the same product as this, just in a different set of colors, and it comes with an extruder, which all you need to do is
just
put your
the
little
clay in it.
You put your cap on, and it comes with a bunch of caps. There's a whole variety of different caps that you can put on here, and they're all this plastic. And then all you have to do, once you get your cap on there, is you pull it out, you put your clay, and you squeeze, and it comes out in just like a long tube of parts. So the kids might play with that. And then it came with a couple of cute little eyeballs.
Yeah.
So we're going to open up all the clay, let everybody have some fun playing. Catherine's getting her fun foam out.
This is so cold.
And we're going to let the kids create. So Catherine decided that she wants to create some bracelets with some of this foam stuff. We just got out of the packaging, and she's formed this one into beautiful balls. So you can obviously have some fun. We're going to take a mixture of colors. So what we're going to do, this is why we have this jar here. So we're going to take a section, and I'm going to take a little bit of a few colors. Is that okay, Catherine?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm going to take a little bit of
And can I have a little bit of that orange?
Yes, please. I'm going to have some orange, too.
All right. You got yours?
I just put a little bit of orange.
All right. All right, so now I've got my colors, and I am going to mix them up. Oh, my son's making a monster. An orange monster.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, from what I understand, all of these things will air dry. So once you set them in place, whatever shape, whatever design you want to put them in, then they will be in that. So once you set your design for where you want it, you let it sit overnight, and you have a solid object that has been air dried. You don't need to bake this, you don't need to do anything special to it. It's just going to get air dried. So just like any other clay that's out there, air dry clay, air dry dough, same concept. If you seal it back in the container, it will keep its shape. So what we are making is we are making some fun bracelets.
Yeah.
And I just went through, I'm trying to make it all about the same width. And then the reason for the jar is because that's what I'm using to guide it on, or to make the bracelet shape. That's right. And then it'll dry on the jar, and then we just kind of pull it off when it's done. Josh is having fun making rainbow shapes, it looks like.
Look all like bananas. Yeah, no, this one looks like a banana. So, but do like the little.
So the beauty of doing something with an open-ended design is you can kind of create what you want with it. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no set, you have to create this, or this is what you're supposed to do. It's open-ended creative fun.
Yeah, you could make anything you want.
Make whatever you like. So I'm going to do this one right up here. Actually, now I made it too long. Alright, so we've made our first little bracelet. Here we go. We just got to let this air dry. We're going to let this dry overnight because that's probably about the length of time it's going to take for this stuff to dry. Alright, do you want to make another one? Now that we know how big to make it. Do you want to do another one? Just to kind of show you, this is where my son Brandon has been going off, and he's going to add a little bit more to this. But see, he's just been creating. He's been having fun. Josh is over here creating
a rainbow.
A rainbow of sorts.
Video stuff.
All right, so Catherine has made a monster. Do you want to turn it so the eyelashes are facing the right way?
Yeah.
So she's just had some fun. You stick an eyeball into kind of any creation, and it turns into a really cool kind of fun something. Isn't that cool? So I have a little bit of the clever clay here, and I'm just rolling it out to have some fun. I'm in bracelet mode. The kids have gone on into monster and face and rainbow mode. I mean, they're having fun, which is a part of it. So I'm rolling the two doughs together, and then I'm just going to twist them. We're just having some fun. I mean, there's really no rhyme or reason to much of any of what we're doing here. We're just playing and creating. And this is the clever clay, so it's super light.
What are you making?
Oh, I thought I would do a fun bracelet.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah. And so I'm going to use my other bracelet as kind of a guide of how big to make this. Are you going to try that? Oh, look at Catherine is playing with the extruder, and she just, oh, it came untwisted. That's okay. So look, it came out, and there's a little heart. That's awesome.
Heart, a big heart.
It just didn't get screwed in all the way. That's pretty fun. Yeah, you can try that. All right, so after Josh, then Brandon, then Catherine, okay? So Josh is going to put a different cap on the extruder. He put the star.
Yep.
All right, so we put the star on here. And what color are you going to put in here?
Green.
The green. Now he's doing the, well, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's
Smart
the
base.
clever clay, which is the lighter clay to see how this works instead of the dough. So yeah, he's just going to pop it in. And here it comes. And there we go. Now when you're done, there's a little bit of clay or whatever it is left behind. You can unscrew this piece right here, and it just makes the cleanup a little bit easier. And you don't want to waste it because then it gets caught up into the next one. So you just add it back in. What are you making there?
Sword.
A sword.
A star sword for my little figure.
Okay, so he's got a rainbow, he's got a little figure with a couple of eyes, and he's got a star sword happening. All right, you wanted to use this next?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to take a little bit. I've taken the two colors here. I just want to see what happens when I blend two of the colors of the clever clay. This is the very air-like, super air-like. While the kids are continuing to play, we got lots of things. Catherine's making some squid arms. I don't know what that is. Oh, she's making hair. I got it.
For
so you're
what?
Yeah, what are you going to put that on? You want to make another monster and give it hair? All
Oh.
right, because I got some more. I also pulled out some more googly eyes. That's kind of fun. So the colors blend beautifully. So I mixed the blue and the green, and we got a beautiful mid-color tone, which is fun. So if you wanted to mix any of the colors here, I'm going to take a little bit of the dough. I'm going to make another color of the dough, and just to see how well the colors blend. So even though you only get the 4 colors, you guys can mix them to create a new color tone. Because look, here's a mid-grade between the two. So you can definitely create new color tones that are in there. So, oh, what'd you make here?
It's a cactus. I made a cactus.
That's pretty cute. It's a little cactus. I love that. Okay, and it's standing upright quite well. All right, so we're taking a little bit of the clever clay, and we're going to mix it with the pink dough. So these are 2 different types of clay dough type things, and just to see how well they work together and how well they blend together. And they're similar colors. and they are doing great. It's changing the consistency a little bit. It doesn't really have the property of either of them anymore. The Clever Clay, see how long and stringy that is, and the dough, it kind of pulls apart. And what I've got when I mix the two of them, I no longer have that stringy. It's definitely changing the consistency. The more I'm mixing this, the more it kind of gets into this flaky feeling. The last one is this floamy stuff, this fun foam. And how well does it mix with these guys? So I'm going to take a little bit more of the fun clay and see what happens when you mix this stuff together. And actually that works just fine. So you could take a little bit of your clay and your fun foam. This is the Clever Clay and your foam, and it does work really well together. It's a little bit sticky at first, but it's coming clean as the more I work it. It's a way to kind of stretch the product a little bit. Okay, the last one is what if you take the regular clay, the regular dough, and mix that with the fun foam? What are you going to get with that? And actually that works pretty good too. So you can definitely mix these two pieces together. I just would avoid mixing the clay, the Clever Clay, and the dough together, because the combination of those two, it just doesn't work as well. It creates something kind of weird, but this is actually kind of fun. It's kind of a neat little thing right here. It pulls more like the dough does when you first pull it apart, but it has the fun consistency of the fun foam in there. So 3 really cool products, which I think is absolutely fun. And the kids are continuing to play and having a blast. We've got some more faces. We've got some more little monsters here. We've got a couple of bracelets action happening here.
Got some faces.
Got some faces. So the kids are using a lot of this up and having a blast, creating all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Catherine made a face.
Oh,
Look
so
how cute. With hair. I love it. Okay, let's put it down to dry.
I'm gonna make a bowl.
It's you. Oh, we lost her nose.
Oh. Uh-oh. She's noseless.
And she's even got little bangs. I love it. So
It's
cute.
me.
It's Catherine. This is the dough Catherine. But your hair is not that long.
I know. It used to be that long.
It used to be that long, but it's not that long anymore.
Can I
Okay.
cut it off?
The kids try to use the extruder with the fun foam, and it's just not working too well. I think it just has, unless you use a really big applicator, we can try that. We can try a big applicator, but I think it's just the wrong type of play clay or play foam, whatever you want to call it for this. Let's just try a tiny bit and see what happens.
Everything.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't work. It's just too much. When this screws on, it's having a hard time kind of staying on there. So we just, it's better with the dough or with the Clever Clay. So here's this back. There you go. Not sure what you got, Brandon.
It's a little monster with 1 foot.
It looks like a monster pumpkin.
No, it's a monster with 1 foot.
Oh, it's upside down. Is it like this?
Yes.
Got
Like
it.
this.
Got it. It's a 1-footed monster. I still think it looks like a pumpkin.
Yeah, but is he a little green?
Oh, okay. It's like a Frankenstein.
No, it got bitten by a zombie. That's why.
Oh, we have a story behind it. So it got bit by a zombie.
That's why I had the green.
That's why it's got the green on there.
Yes.
I like it. It's a bowl with a spoon. It's a bowl with a spoon.
Oh, look
Hey,
at that.
it's a spoon.
The bowl with a
Aw.
spoon. Look at that.
I'm just trying to make some food.
Oh, you want to put some little food in there? That's pretty fun.
No,
Is this
not-
guy angry?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's evil.
He's surfboarding.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's a little
It's like a surf stars monster.
Yeah.
Will it stand?
It's Mr. Krabs. No.
There, yeah, it'll actually stand.
That's
Whoa.
cool.
Here, let's put it over here. Or do you have more to add to it?
Yeah, a little more.
Okay.
Because the foot.
How do you make a monster? Where's your monster?
It's right here. Oh, I'm making one now.
It's right
I like
here.
the monsters because there's
It's-
no like right or wrong with a
Right.
monster. It's
It's
whatever
right
you want it to
here.
be.
What is?
I'm a monster.
No, you're not. I
Oh,
am.
look. Look at my cereal bowl.
I'm an
That
evil
is a
monster.
fun cereal bowl. This is an example where you can take the 2 different types or 3 different
my
types of
God.
clay,
Yeah.
and even though you're not blending them, you can use them together for the final product. So all this has to do is dry. So cute.
Cat.
Just
He's a gangster.
Yeah.
He's a
That's a little
gangster.
hat right there.
Yeah, word.
Word. I gotta make him a chain, yo. But how? I don't know.
I don't know if you can make a little
I'm
chain.
gonna look. I'm gonna
that's
make
a
a top.
monster?
I'm gonna make a long
That's a
little top
monster.
hat. I'm gonna make a long little top hat.
I'm
I want my
making some
monster. Actually, I might be able to get my monster to stand without it. So I had to get it on the monster deal. So I made like a
Ooh, it looks like a
swirly
starfish.
starfish kind of a thing with
Yeah.
multiple arms.
So I got the surfboarder, the savage,
Do
and then me.
you want him to stand up or you want him to lay down?
Yeah, I want him to lay
I
down.
want him to lay down. I like the idea of my little monster standing
Yeah,
up.
I like my little feet.
I think my favorite thing so far is the monsters because I think they are the most creative. There's no way wrong or right. Out of clay,
No, we don't.
out of the foam. The foam monsters are the best, I think.
Yeah, because we got
Yeah.
like the savage, the surfboard, and the starfishy, and the weird.
It's a monster.
There we
It's,
go.
it's a monster with all the tentacle arms.
It's the world. Oh no, an asteroid. No. Put that on right here. It's like explosion.
We made a lot of stuff.
We made a ton of stuff out of all this clay.
It's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah. When
Yeah.
one was coming to the door.
All right, so the kids have had an absolute blast. They've made a whole bunch of creations. We've done monsters, we've done rainbows, we've done bracelets, we've done a cactus, we've done a bowl of cereal, we've done the world, we've done a sword, we've done smiley faces. I think that's pretty much what the accomplishment of what we've created. So we are going to go ahead and say goodbye. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Woo! So thanks so much for stopping by. Don't forget to check out these amazing products by Dala. This is a company that's based out of South Africa, and they are hitting the American market soon. I will try and put the links down below where you can find them. Thanks so much, and please subscribe. And everybody say goodbye.
Peace.